Now, residents of the Aylesbury estate in southeast London have taken their fight to the High Court today to stop their home being demolished, claiming the council and the developer have acted unlawfully by changing their plans. Most residents have already left and demolition of parts of the estate is underway. But as Frankie McCamley reports, a few remaining residents are not giving up their fight.
I am glad that eventually they take us seriously, our complaint, because the developers are trying to make extra profit. That's what it is. And council closing their eyes, whatever the developers do, that's fine. And it is social cleansing and gentrification towards the minority ethnic and working class people.
For 24 years, Aysen Dennis has been fighting the demolition of her home on the Aylesbury estate to stop it from being rebuilt as part of a regeneration project by Southwark Council and the housing association Notting Hill Genesis.
They are constantly not doing repair, not doing anything, and forcing tenants, and many tenants moved out because of this.
1,200 families on St Pancras' huge housing list will have been found homes.
Built in the 1960s and 70s, they were considered to be the country's post-war answer to the shortage of housing, a shiny new urban utopia. But in the late 90s, Tony Blair famously used the estate as a backdrop to highlight those who had been forgotten, talking of sink estates. A quarter of a century later, most of those living on the estate have left, their doors boarded up. Despite being moved into a new flat, today Aysen is at the High Court. Her lawyers claiming the council has allowed the developer to change its regeneration plans, which could set a new precedent.
The key thing is communities, when they are promised something that they have been consulted on, they want to see that followed through, no matter if we're 10 years down the line.
While Southwark Council says it's committed to its residents, it says it awaits the High Court's ruling on this judicial review, which rests on a highly technical planning argument that currently has no precedence in law. And Notting Hill Genesis says our commitment to delivering much-needed homes on the estate remains as strong as ever, and we will continue to work with Southwark Council while we wait for the decision of the court. Frankie McCamley, BBC London.